Welcome to my channel, The Young and the Restless. Young and Restless Ruckus. Nikki's disastrous next move could destroy not one but two marriages. Young and restless Nikki Newman has been holding it together as she battles to stay sober, but disturbing news out of Oregon is set to unceremoniously push her off the wagon again, with potentially devastating results. Oh, snap. Young and restless Phyllis throws a drink in Nick's face. You made a fool out of yourself. We hate to say it, but the news that Jordan may have escaped from prison following a massive fire is bound to send Nikki back into the bottle. When we last saw La Newman, she was clutching her tablet and gasping, "She's coming for me." Not a good sign. When you factor in Nikki's recent drama with Audra and her self-doubt over firing her and taking on Newman Media all by her lonesome, it's a clear setup for a setback. As for her sponsors saving her, we're not holding out much hope. Despite his genuinely good intentions, Jack is not an ideal choice as Nikki's support for a number of reasons that are becoming clearer by the day. 1. Jack being Nikki's sponsor involves her keeping a secret from her husband. Getting sober requires honesty and Jack should be insisting on it. 2. Jack can't keep his mouth shut. He told Diane about Nikki's drinking without permission and then let Victor know he was in the loop on her struggles as well. 3. Jack is giving her terrible advice by telling her she can run Newman Media just fine on her own. That kind of stress and pressure is the last thing she needs right now. 4. Jack drinks alcohol on the regular despite being a recovering addict, not the perfect sponsor. That all being said, Jack has dropped everything to be there for Nikki whenever she has called for his help, which is very admirable. It's also the very thing that might make him regret ever agreeing to support his ex-wife and friend. Why? As we said, Nikki's set to go on a bender of epic proportions, and there's no way that Jack's not going to get caught up in the fallout, particularly given that Victor doesn't know he's been spending time with the blonde behind locked doors. It may be as simple as Jack running to Nikki's rescue and Victor walking in on them together and chewing them out, but it could also be far, far worse. We've all been wondering, what was the point of Young and Restless bringing on Brian Baskill as Seth? After all, the guy appeared in a few scenes as Nikki's mild-mannered sponsor before giving in to the urge to drink himself and disappearing. Was that really it? We fear not. What is your definition of evil? What if Nikki's disastrous next move is to seek out Seth, or she stumbles upon him in a bar whilst kicking off her bender, and the two get soused together? Not the end of the world, you're thinking. Jack will find her, clean her off, and eventually send her back to the ranch after a stern talking to. But what if that's not how it plays out? What if Nikki and Seth hit the sheets in all of their drunken glory, and that's the scene that Jack comes upon? We can see it now. An upset Jack sends Seth on his way and helps Nikki pull herself together just in time for Victor to roll up, take one look at the rumpled-up bed, assume Nikki and Jack slept together, and go ballistic. Yup, it would be chaos of epic proportions given the history between Jack and Victor, and could lead to trouble not only in Nikki's marriage, but Jack's as well. 'Cause you know Victor will make sure Deanne gets the deets. Disastrous indeed. Let us know how you think Nikki's panic will play out in the comments after taking a look at Jack and Victor and other epic Young and Restless rivals in the gallery below. Come back to our channel for all your updates. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel.